So does size matter?
I personally prefer someone that's bigger, but it doesn't matter. But I can't be with someone that has a smaller dick that doesn't know how to give head. You have to make up for it orally. Have to.
Gotcha.
Because I really do. I prefer bigger.
That's okay. You know what? I mean, that's good to be honest. I have to say that most of the girls I speak to say that they generally prefer like an average, a smaller
It does
average
hurt
size.
if it's too big, and I rather have smaller than a giant one that's not does nothing for me.
What's the ideal size?
I would say an 8, a solid 8.
A solid 8.
Yeah,
I mean that's a pretty decent size.
A solid 8.
Your ideal penis size.
Ideal
Just because
penis
people are
size.
gonna be like, "What's all this existential talk
I
about?
know.
Like, when are they gonna talk about dicks?" Here we are. We're talking about dicks. Alexis, what do you think about
Well,
dicks?
the key to happiness of a nice dick. The purpose of my life is dick size. It's your cock raider. I gotta tell you, let's see, perfect size. I don't know, like really size wise, but like, nothing that's too big or too small, to be honest. Because like too big, I'm only gonna be able to do that every so often.
Like your
Pray for my vag tomorrow.
tomorrow with Dread,
Yes.
who we love.
I love him dearly.
Everyone loves Dread. But your vagina might be like, can we only love him like once every couple months?
Once every 5 years, apparently. That's where I'm going for right now. Shit. But I forgot he was going to say right now.
Oh, your perfect
dick
penis
size. Jeez. Caught on dread. I totally forgot. Just something that fits nice. Definitely probably bigger than 6 inches. Smaller than 10, maybe.
That's a fucking big range.
I don't know. 7 to 9? Okay, 7 to 8? I don't know. I don't think. Look, I'm so used to
range. It's like that much. It's like anywhere between.
Somewhere between there. You know what it is? I think I get so much porn dick. I don't even know what is the average dick out there.
Yeah, that's true. You're definitely not. You're not dealing with average dicks on a daily basis.
No, and I'm like, I've been single for a while. So I'm happy to get a worm once in a while. That's not on camera. I'm like, oh, what are we gonna do here? What is this?
Speaking of dicks, do
Yes.
you have a preferred penis size? That is another question
I
every
do.
man wants to know.
I do. So I definitely think that girth is the most important. But for me, the perfect penis size is around 6 to 7 inches, but has nice girth. Anything more, I'm like, ow, because especially if I'm dating a guy, because if a guy has like 8, 9 inch with like girth, and I like to have sex. So like I like to have sex every day. And if I'm having sex every day with like an 8, 9 inch girthy dick, my pussy's gonna get sore and it's gonna hurt because I did date a guy like that once, and I had to like ice myself.
Oh,
and
God.
like I was like, this is too much. And then he ended up being crazy anyways. And so it didn't work out. But it was just too big. It was like, I can't handle this every day. And I like to have sex every day. So for me, the perfect is like 6, 7 inches with a good girth.
Yeah. As we say, like the boyfriend dick versus the vacation dick.
There you go.
Yeah. The everyday dick is the boyfriend dick. The vacation dick is like,
the once or twice.
Yeah.
Or
like sometimes you go out and get like the super large margarita, but you don't want to drink that every night because otherwise you're going to just be so hungover all the time.
Exactly.
Ideal penis size is a penis that I can play with and do things with, and it doesn't necessarily have to fit in me. Like, I don't have a favorite penis size per se. I love anal, so when you start getting into like the bigger sizes, I can still fuck a big dick in my ass, but I'm probably not going to do it every night per se, but it doesn't mean that I can't do something with it. I think there's something that you can do with any body. Even if you had a micro penis, there's stuff that you can do with a guy that'll still feel good to you. So I don't have an ideal penis. Because I think that, get creative, guys. If you can't find a way to work with what you've been given, then you're not thinking outside the box enough.
Yeah. I always say that the most important part of a man's penis is the person that's attached to it.
Yeah. I love
And
that. I'm going to steal that.
you're welcome.
What is your opinion on penis size? Do you have a perfect, ideal dick size?
I don't have a perfect dick size, but I definitely like big dicks.
Okay.
Mostly if you have a long relationship, I think having a normal size is better. But as a fantasy of like performing, I think having a good dick size is good. Mostly because I'm crazy and I like to move a lot. If you have a normal size dick, it's just keep coming out.
Yeah.
And, you know,
Yeah.
like I cannot move. I cannot do the positions that I want to do.
Yeah, because it pops out.
So I don't know about inches, but you know, people say 12 inches. That's not it. Nobody wants to get destroyed. I think like 6, 7, 8 is a good size.
Okay.
I don't really look at it like that. I think you can have a normal size, but when you're very attracted to someone, that feels amazing.
Mhm.
When you're very stimulated down there, it doesn't matter if it's a little finger. It feels really good. So
Okay.
I think having a good connection dick, I'll call it that. You have to throw me on and then your dick doesn't
It's
matter,
like,
really.
do you have an ideal penis size?
Yeah, like 7 inches. Like the boyfriend. The boyfriend
Is
did.
that the boyfriend penis
Yeah.
for you?
Yeah.
That's still like 1.5 inches above average, but
Yeah. And like a little girth is nice. Wouldn't want to date like an Alex Jones or a Jason Love. It would be hard. I
Yeah.
work with Alex Jones a lot. I've not quite got used to it yet.
I mean, 6 to 7 inches, like, yeah. Even I would even say 5.5.
5.5 is apparently the
Yeah.
average size
Yeah.
of a man's penis.
Yeah. I feel like that's perfect.
What would you do if you were on a date with a man who had a micro penis? How would you I asked myself this question. I mean, I'm
Yeah.
married, so I don't need to worry about it anymore, but
Yeah.
like
yeah.
what do you do in that situation?
I don't know. Just try to make it work, I guess.
Yeah. I could assume he's really good at oral.
Yes. Yeah, that's so true. He
'Cause-
can make it up for it in other ways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know why I think about this clearly way too
Mhm.
often, but I just like what a horrible situation to be in, and 100% not the guy's fault. And it's
No,
so
yeah.
unfair
yeah.
to, be born with physical issues such as that. And I always wonder like how do they surpass that first
Yeah.
date? I'd almost like to, I'm going to put this out there. If there is a man out there with a micro penis, I want to interview you. Not in like a
Yeah.
shameful way, but like I kind of want to know how you navigate like
Life
the
with
the
them.
life and like
Yeah.
dating, because that's rough.
Yeah.